quite a lot of people that ask me about these drop 2 voicings and what that's all about and how they're useful and all the rest of it. So first of all, just to get the drop 2 terminology. So a chord in close position is the chord in the order 1, 3, 5, 7, like bum 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 for C major 7th. Okay. Now the drop 2 concept is the second voice down from the top. So it's nothing to do with the root, the 3rd, the 5th and 7th. It's simply the arrangement of the chords. So in this case, it's that note, which is the second voice down from the top, which in this case of C major 7th is a G. So just take that voicing and drop it down an octave. Becomes down there. So same note, out of tune of course, but down the octave. So instead of that, you would have this. Now that's not very elegant because you've got a dead string in the middle, so simply you just rearrange those notes onto the adjacent strings. So you've got C triad there, again, gloriously out of tune, and then the B is still on the top, like that. Okay, so that is a drop 2 voicing for C major 7th. So this becomes this, and then you go through a process of inversion. So literally all these notes move either up or down the guitar to the next chord tone. So every voicing you play is a complete spelling of the chord. Sorry. Okay, so 5th goes to 7th, root goes to 3rd, 3rd goes to 5th, and 7th goes to root. So this, in inversion, becomes this. And then same process, this and this. Okay, so they're all complete spellings of the C major 7th chord, but the chord tones are in a different order. And that's where it's a different point of view from thinking of chords purely in terms of shapes. So rather than thinking this is C major 7th or this is C major 7th, you're actually thinking of the arrangement of the tones. And you know that it's 7th, 3rd, 5th, root, root, 5th, 7th, 3rd, etc. So 4-note chords, so there are 4 shapes. First inversion, second inversion, third inversion, and root position. Okay, and then when you're working on that, first of all get familiar with that on that root of C. So get familiar so you can kind of go up and down these nice and fluently. And then move, I would suggest moving around the circle of fifths to say F, and that way you'll also see how the voicings from C move or not to an F major 7th chord. And again, in terms of moving your chord playing up to the next level, that will show you that actually there's a huge linear connection between chords, which is what you hear and see in jazz musicians all the time when they're comping. So if I go from C major 7th to F major 7th, I can actually keep 2 of the notes in the chord the same. So the da, which are the root and the third of the C, become the 5th, and the 5th and the 7th of F. So instead of going C major 7th to F major 7th, again out of tune, I can go for 2 notes in common there again, and C to F, etc. And we'll look at this further in another video, but that's 5 minutes on drop 2s.